Now,
Welcome to the Average Christian
We are live.
for the last time. More about that later. I'm Zach. This is Maggie and Clayton. This is after the shoot, and it is the last time, but we'll talk about that later. So,
yeah, stay to the end
that's right. That's right.
ish.
Yeah. I think, what is it, 1:30?
AM?
The end?
Oh, I was like, what are we talking about?
I have no
Confused.
idea.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this week is, we'll get into it in a minute. Living in East Tennessee, hence pals, repping pals, because Maggie has bankrolled pals. Actually,
Yes.
your Aunt Lizzie bankrolled pals
Yes.
through the tea. Exactly.
Just the tea though.
Wonder how she's so energetic.
She
I drink
drinks
5 a day.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
I
Nice.
stopped by there. I guess it was a couple weeks ago, and I brought that gallon in
Uh-huh.
and left it in the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone threw it away because it's not there anymore. It's not like
Killing.
sweet tea goes bad.
No, that stuff keeps for like a year and a
Yeah,
half.
somebody threw it out.
it's like
like it's
throwing
not in
out
the fridge
jelly.
anymore.
Well,
But-
it gets sweeter though. Ooh,
Do it.
Yeah,
when it sits, yeah.
See, I
but
don't drink it
I
that
pulled
much.
in the drive-through, and I was like the only one in the drive-through, and they're like, "Hey, good morning." I was like, "Hello," like half dead. They're like, "What can we get for you?" And I was like, "I need a gallon of sweet tea, please." And she goes, "Have a good day, honey." And I was like,
Bless
Thanks.
your heart. Speaking of East Tennessee, bless your heart.
"Appreciate it."
I like the inclusion of the useless information in that. I was the only one in drive-through.
You know, I actually had to wait in the drive-through the other. Not like. Okay, when I pulled up to the window, I had to wait. Like there was no one at the window.
Oh,
That was the first time that ever happened to me. I was like, this is weird.
you can do better, pals. Now,
Gosh, one time out of my 20 years.
how many people, all 6 of you that will watch this,
Chris is watching right now.
is that right?
Yep.
What's up, buddy? How many of
Little
you know
pal.
that Chick-fil-A bases their business model after pals? Where's the music there for like
Yeah,
the-
really, I don't have it. Sorry.
Clayton, come on,
I
man.
know. I'm a
Yeah.
terrible producer.
Yeah.
I feel like technical producer Freddie.
Huh?
He's the only one that'll get that that reference
Oh.
from the old iCarly shows.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, yes.
Oh,
Fredward.
Fredward, that's
I
cool.
love Doc Harley.
Yeah, that's a part of my past I don't want to remember. It's the stuff kids watch that you're like, never. Me and Laura told everybody, this is back when Barney was big, when we had Shay. And I was like, never, because Declan was doing that the other day. I ain't never going to watch. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
We ain't never getting up. We had the Barney DVDs, videotapes, sing-along CDs, everything.
Luckily, we didn't have Barney.
You missed Barney.
We didn't. Well, I mean, Barney was during his growing
it?
up, but he was into the Wiggles.
Hey, man, the Wiggles was cool.
I could handle
Evan's
the
got a
Wiggles.
good wiggle story.
Is that the naked one? Yes. More
Tell,
later.
tell it, tell it.
She weren't there. I don't remember it, honestly. I just remember him. They all had their dances, right? So he just got out of the shower and started doing the Wiggles dance.
Doing the
Or
Wiggles.
bath. Started doing the Wiggles dance. I said shower because I remember talking Evan into showering. And he was like, I don't know. It was one of those father-son moments. And you're like, why don't you take bath? I'm like, I don't want to sit in my butt water. He was like, from then on, I never took a bath again. Showered from then on. Anyway, enough of that.
Oh goodness.
We gonna talk about our new setup. This is our first video with our.
With our free chairs.
Yeah, free chairs.
They have character.
Yeah.
We love them.
Okay, it's going nowhere. What's
I
next?
vote we all should name our chairs.
Okay,
Oh, mine's Velma.
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 What's yours?
Chair.
Like on Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Yeah.
Cherry. That's what it
Cherry.
is.
Yeah, this is cherry. Look, it's even cherry colored.
Mine's Bob.
Bob.
Anyway.
Every time I think of Bob, I think of Monsters vs. Aliens. The like glob of.
Oh
Did you ever
yeah, I
see that?
forgot about that movie.
Bob the Glob.
Yeah. So this week is East Tennessee. What does it mean to live in East Tennessee? I always like the guy Bob Kessling. Y'all don't even know. Nobody in here. The guy that calls the Tennessee games. He never ever says Vols or Volunteers. If you listen to it, it's Tennessee on the Tennessee 45 with the Tennessee ball and Tennessee
Network.
Yeah, Tennessee. It's football time in Tennessee. We lost viewers over that one. No, the guy does a good job. It's just he never says Vols. It's always so East Tennessee.
Gosh, speaking of, it's Tennessee or
Welcome
it's
back.
football time in Tennessee. That's what they used to when I was younger. It's the Crockett football games. You want to talk about East Tennessee Crockett football games, man? Bunch of cowbells in the stand, and it's something else.
What, your school colors or something else? Back when
Hoop
Clayton
brown
went.
and gold.
Oh, it wasn't gold back
It
when
was-
Clayton
no,
went.
it was
No.
It was
awful
yeller.
yellow.
Bunch of rotten bananas.
You should
Why
see
does
the
your
cap
football
and
team
gowns.
lose every year? Look at the
The guys are a bruise, and the girls are the banana.
yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, the
cap.
cap and gowns. Bunch of brown turds walking around.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my senior year, we changed it to gray. So we were gray and gold.
They did change it to gray?
Yeah.
That's
Well, not
disappointing.
like the official school colors or whatever, but our cap and gowns were gray my senior year.
Oh, I got you. I see.
But I mean,
I
they
was
might
gonna-
as well because all the like uniforms now are either gray or black. They don't have hardly any brown on them.
Cool.
Bunch of losers.
All right, Clayton. Your turn.
I got a story. This one's you gotta stick with me here because this one could get a little long, but it's actually a good one. So we went last weekend. We went to up into Virginia to take Zach and 3 of his friends to play airsoft. And this was where is it? Where'd we go? The name of the town, Chesapeake, Virginia. So this is over near Virginia Beach, real close to Virginia Beach, not too far north, but all the way east. Anyway, so we get up there. When we check in the motel, the lady at the front desk, super, super nice. It's great. We go to the airsoft store, and the guys in there are super nice. It's great. The whole trip, about everybody, everybody was super nice. Well, on one evening, Saturday evening, we went through Chick-fil-A. Drive-through. Everything's still closed. You can't go inside the restaurants or fast food restaurants right now up there.
Oh, yeah, Virginia's
But
freaks.
yeah, they're communists. But anyway,
Just glides right over.
so we go through and I order, and I say, they take my order and we pay for it. All right, thanks. And they're like, yep. And walk
Yep.
on to the next one. I'm like, okay. Drive on around to get the food, and they ask which one we got. So I tell them what we got, and they hand me the food, and then the guy takes the drinks and puts them in a little basket and turns around and hands me the basket to get the drinks out of the basket. And I get them out, and I say thank you, and he literally doesn't say a word. He turns around back to the drive-through window and starts talking to the person on the inside. Never said a word to me.
Huh?
How weird.
If that was here, they'd burn that place down. The owner would burn that place down.
I'm not
You
leaving
know what I
this
mean?
drive-through until you say my pleasure.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
for the
my
love of
pleasures
Mike.
at all. Anyway, so there's that one.
Okay.
When we leave, we left early in the morning, and we go down the road just a little ways. We saw McDonald's, so we'll go through the drive-through at McDonald's and get breakfast and stuff like that. We go through the drive-through, and there was really nobody in line. So we pull right up, and I'm trying to relay orders. The guys are telling me I want this, I want that, and I'm just literally relaying what they say. And the one sitting in the passenger seat, he's trying to decide, and he says, "I'll have a number 4, no egg." with milk to drink. So I just like number 4, no egg, milk to drink. And they're like, all right, pull around. And that's all they said. So I pull around, get to where you have to pay, and she's confused as all get out. She starts trying to read off what we ordered, and we wind up rereading the entire order and fixing a couple of things or whatever. We pay for it, and I pull up, and this lady looks like she broke out of jail just to come to work or something. I don't know. She hands the food out, and she says, "You got the sausage biscuit?" I'm like, yeah, I got a sausage biscuit
And stuff.
and this, and she's trying to explain it, and I'm like, I don't know, and she just grabs this bag and hands it out, and she said, real mean, she's like, you could have just ordered a sausage biscuit meal, and slammed the window and walked off. And I'm like, what? What is the deal? Turns out the number 4 is a sausage egg meal.
Oh, yeah?
And we ordered a sausage egg meal with no
No
egg.
egg.
And it just ruined her world, man.
Like a number 4. Who ordered that?
Aiden. Aiden Doherty.
That's your fault, Amy. Like a cheeseburger with no cheese.
Yeah, so here's the deal. We didn't get 3 of the drinks,
Yeah.
right? So I had to pull into a parking spot and get out and go to the door, which was locked.
Right.
Try to get somebody's attention to do this. 2 of them looked at me and walked off, and then another one, I guess the manager came to the door, and she lets me in to get the drinks, and that lady is standing back there near the window, and she's looking at me just like she's going to charge at any minute. I'm like, holy cow, what's the deal? So I come back out. Of course, I tell the guys, I'm like, yeah, I saw her in there. She gave me the side eye, and I went in there and I went, and she ran away. So. But then the guys had the bright idea. We didn't do it. This was going on down the road. They're like, we should have drove back around through the drive-through and come up to the window and said, yeah, I'd like an egg to go on my sausage biscuit, please.
No, just order egg. I just want an egg.
I just need an egg to go on my sausage
No, it's a
biscuit.
little round white one with the yellow in the middle. Give me an egg.
That lady would have gone ballistic on us.
Just order.
Needless to say, it's so much nicer going through a drive-through down here.
Oh, we sugar sweet.
Oh, yeah.
And you pull off, you say, "Do you see the wart on his forehead?" Bless his heart.
Bless it.
Yeah, bless it. Bless his heart. I love him. Bud.
But
You hear what he did to his mama? East Tennessee. Come on, tell us about it. Y'all,
I've got
I'm
stories for
transplant.
days.
I'm transplant.
We used to have this looking back, it probably wasn't smart, but when I was younger, I'd go up in our woods a lot when we lived in the middle of nowhere. And I think I still have a basket tied up in one of those trees. I think I created this basket with blankets in it for survival needs. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I had this basket tied up in a tree
And if
that
zombies
had
can't climb
a
trees.
water bottle in it. A water bottle and a blanket. It's gonna
If Charlie
save
Brown
me.
has a survival kit, his friend Linus.
I used to just go up in the woods and just climb these big old rocks and just chill by myself, looking back and being like, that could have been eaten by a bear or
Oh yeah.
lost or
Wow.
but
oh, yeah, we used to run those woods all the
Oh,
time when I was
gosh.
little. And I don't know why we didn't run up on a bear. Of course, I've run up on a bunch of snakes. I remember I was going to scare my friend one time. He was coming up the driveway, and I jumped off the side behind a tree and squatted down. And then I look over, and there's a snake staring up at me. I jumped 6 miles up, two miles to the
man.
left.
Hey, look. We were moving from Mississippi. We'll just leave the East Tennessee stuff and on to
Yeah.
nature. We were moving from Mississippi to East Tennessee, and we
Sorry.
anyway there was a snake. Like I opened the door to take a box out. There's a snake, maybe that long, that starts in the door like, "Hello,
Heck no.
coming on in." So I thought, okay, I watched enough. That was when Crocodile Hunter was big. I was like, I've seen enough crocodile. Like that dude's crazy. You ever seen the one where a snake falls in the boat and they're in crocodile water? So you got a snake in the boat and Croc's in the water. So he picks the snake up and says, "Oh, mate," and telling you about the snake. And he's like putting it back gently in the tree. Like that snake would have.
I just shot a hole in the bottom of that boat trying to kill it.
That's right. So he's putting it back on the branch. It's latching onto him. Oh, and he's not saying, he's still talking to the camera. So my brave behind, I grabbed the end of it. And this thing ain't that long. Kaylee's snake is like this long now. I grabbed the end of this danger noodle and put the broom up underneath it, like it's going to whip around and tag me. And so it's the same guy that handled a parakeet with a pair of gloves one time. Anyway, so I got this snake. That thing just turned and looked at me, and the snake and the broom were in the front yard.
Like, what you doing, homie?
It's probably too little to have teeth. I was like, no.
See, snakes don't survive at my house.
Oh, no?
No. In my house, let's see. One time, my dad ran it over with a lawnmower in the driveway. It was just moseying its own business in the driveway, and here comes Dad with a lawnmower. And then we get a lot of them when we do hay down in the bottom field. You just see them fly out when we're raking hay.
This
It's
is
just
good
like
to know
pieces
since I've
of
offered to
snakes.
help y'all with hay the last 2 years. Offer reneged. Perhaps
But
not.
like if they're around the house, they're like, Dad just takes the gun to them and shoots them or cuts them into pieces.
Sounds
Or
like fun.
they don't live. It's not like, oh, here, let's put you over here in the
Oh,
grass.
my goodness. Heavens, no. It's...
Chris got a good name for a snake. So he calls it a nope rope.
Oh, Kaylee, yeah.
A nope.
A nope rope.
Nope rope and a danger
Danger
noodle.
noodle.
Danger noodle.
Yeah.
I like danger noodle.
Yeah, it's
I guess
pretty
that's
good.
for the poisonous ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
thing has gotten huge. I mean, it's...
Little Rigby.
Yeah, Rigby is the name of it. It's like this long and like that big around.
I sent her
And
a
they
video the
baby
other day.
talk that thing. Yeah. It's so cute.
I did send her a video the other day of it was a danger noodle and had a little crocheted hat on it. It was so cute.
Oh, my goodness. It's getting ignorant. That's something you don't see in East Tennessee. I got a hat for my snake. Does it come with a chin strap? I hope.
Do snakes have chins?
I don't know. Bottom jaw.
Die, don't die. It's going to come off.
Right. Sheesh. I saw her. Did I tell y'all about watching her feed that thing?
Oh, it's cool.
Oh, you've seen it?
I've not seen like Rigby,
Yeah.
but we used to feed. We had a snake. His name was Curious George in
Yeah.
high school. We used to feed it, but it would get out in the middle of the night. We'd come in, be like, "Mr. Yates, where's the snake?" Be like, "He's in here somewhere." He'd be in like some cabinet curled up. And we'd have to find him, and I was like, "Nope." I was
We
like,
went
"I'm gonna
to the-
sit right here on top of this table until he is back in that cage."
The day Kaylee went to the store for that, went to the store. She ordered the snake. I went to the store and bought one of them things you slide on the bottom of the door so nothing goes in or out. Here you go.
That's the nope for your rope.
That's right. You keep the rope in there. And crazy. I'd be laying in bed watching something, before I go to sleep, and she's in there talking to Laura, and there's snake crawling everywhere. Every now and then I feel it bump my leg. Hey,
Oh, gosh.
you want to see 6'4", 280 move quick?
That's like my dad's biggest fear: snakes.
Well, it's not my biggest. I've held it a couple times.
My
But
dad
yeah,
does not do snakes.
Kaylee has like these massive tweezers, and we got a bunch of dead rats in the bottom of our
Freezer.
freezer. So she thaws a rat and takes it in there, and that thing hits, man. I wouldn't feed it. I'd just throw it in there. She's like, "Well, I could get the wood chips in this mud." Well, good luck.
Yeah. A little bit of fiber
What if
for your
it lives
diet.
in nature?
That's right. What's that square in the middle of his tummy? Wood chip. No way.
Oh, that's funny.
I just want a rabbit. A bunny.
I still don't understand wanting a rabbit. Like, what are you gonna do with a rabbit?
They're really fluffy.
Pet the fur off of it and then you get another one.
Just get a pillow. Got to feed it, scoop it, nothing. I don't know. I just never got the rabbit thing.
Turn this where you can see that.
Okay, cool.
I think your mama's watching. Anyway, speaking of shooting them things,
That was pretty funny. So my mom commented. She said, East Tennessee's Maggie's mamaw catching a possum and a raccoon in a cage, taking it down the road and releasing it, so it's somebody else's problem.
my dad used to
all
do
due
that.
respect, that's hippie East Tennessee.
My dad used to do that all the
Is that
time.
right?
Oh yeah, we'd catch raccoons or whatnot, or a stray cat come through. He'd catch it in a cage and
Well, see,
drive
we
it
keep all
down to
the
a field
animals.
somewhere.
We'd have it's funny because when I was younger, we used to have a lot more like strays come through. Now it's just like a few cats every now and then. But a couple months ago, Mama caught this possum, and
Wait a second. Hold on. Time out. Evan is not lying. Have you heard the twang? Like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it just like started. It just overtook Maggie's way of talking with the possum, and we were down there and mammals. It just grew. Evan told me that happened. I've never witnessed this until now. Okay, continue, please, in your East Tennessee lingo.
anyway,
Say rice.
Right.
I like Sprott with my Ross. Okay, back to. I'm sorry.
okay. Anyway, so Mama caught this possum, and
Don't fight
She-
it. Just use the accent.
she took it. We live like right near the Nolichucky River, so she took it to the other side of the river and let it go, and then came back and set the trap up again. I was like, she was like, "Well, your papa was gonna shoot it, so I just needed it to live." And I was
You're
like,
talking about a river, the Nolichucky?
"Yeah." She took it to the other side of the river, let it
She
go.
just walked across the river?
Oh, there's a bridge.
Drive
Oh,
Drop
okay.
it.
Drive across.
See,
She
I didn't
canoed
factor in the
across.
bridge.
Toss across.
She took it across. I can see Alice out there in the water.
You'll do
Trying
great.
not to get swept down river. I'm going to save you.
The best video I have ever seen in my entire life was this raccoon, and it was, you know how raccoons, they always like wash their food before they eat it,
No.
and they have like the cutest little hands.
Cool.
But this person gave this raccoon a whole bunch of cotton candy. Well, he took it and washed it.
Wait a minute.
There's the new theme, coon pranks.
We need to make a note of that.
That's great. I
It
got to see this now.
disappears.
Yeah.
And then you just see it like staring at its hands, like, where did it go?
That's great. We'll put out a bunch of cotton candy next to the spigot and just leave the water running. How to tease a raccoon. That's good.
Oh, it was so funny.
See, I moved here from Texas.
Talk about a change.
Oh, a little bit. Not a whole lot. I mean, it was, I came from Farmersville, but moved to Damascus, Virginia. I mean, this area is all about the same, but man, I remember driving or riding as a kid. I'm, 9 years old when we moved up here? And riding around a mountain, man, and not just anywhere. It was up around Shady Valley.
Yeah.
And just riding back through there, and there's no guardrails or nothing. I thought, I was scared to death we're going to fall off the mountain. I'd never been on anything like that, so you don't think about it until you're in, pardon me, you're in that situation.
Tease getting
Yeah.
to you.
It was going to be bad there for a second. Held off the demon. And so anyway, just stuff like that you never think of. And that was like rocked a little. And then snow. Like we went from no snow ever, never seen it, to to like 24 inches, 2 feet of snow one time when we first moved there.
Sorry for your ears, everybody.
They won't hear for another 16 seconds.
Oh, in 16 seconds, you have heard this.
Hold on, are you all raw?
No, it's
I
kind of
love
like
it though. You know, honestly though, you really have the coolest East Tennessee accent ever. We make fun and kid and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. Yours sounds authentic instead of
thanks.
like a banjo in the distance. That's when you can't hear what they're saying. They're so far off. It sounds like a banjo.
Hide the goats. Here comes the banjo players.
Man, it took me forever to figure out what that shirt meant. It says paddle faster, I hear banjos.
Oh,
Is this a canoe joke? Canoe? Anyway.
that's funny. It's kind of like I get what you're saying because when we went out to Texas for the first time, we went out to right there in Austin, but that's the first time I'd ever been out where there weren't any mountains besides the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching like the sunset, and it's like it never ended, and then
Oh,
it just
yeah.
like fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah. Oh,
That and the stars.
did you get to
were-
see a thunderstorm?
I did. It was cool, and I don't like thunderstorms, but it was
Yep.
cool.
I used to sit out on the porch with my granddad. Yeah, he's the one that helped me get over being afraid of all the lightning and thunder, but just sit on the front, his little patio, basically, and watch lightning storms. It was awesome.
I can do lightning all day. I can't do thunder.
Maggie watching a thunderstorm.
I can't. It's just
Still now? Still got a fear of it?
yeah, not as bad as it used to be, but yeah.
Got you. Well,
Interesting. I remember when all of those tornadoes came through several years back. There was like this, like all night, just a line of tornadoes come up the I-81 corridor. I don't know if you remember that or not. I don't know how many
That
years
was like
ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah, it was several years ago.
I
We
remember
lived in a
scared
house
out
that
of my
had a
mind.
basement. Zach was really scared of storms at the time because he was young, and Casey was scared too. They moved to the basement. I mean, they're throwing a mattress down the stairs, and they're like, "We're going downstairs." And I'm like, "Well, I'm going to bed." So I went to bed. Slept through it.
that's good. See, I remember many, well, not many, I should say. I remember 3 distinct, when we lived in Grand Prairie, sitting in the bathtub with a mattress over the tub. Of course, we were kids. We were like, okay. I guess mom and dad
Cool.
did a good job not freaking us out. We're like, it's time for the bathtub and mattress. That sounds East Tennessee.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. In Texas, when you went, were the stoplights sideways?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Gotcha. Well, you weren't driving then.
No.
Anyway. Demon.
Trying to
Time to
escape.
exercise the demons.
If I do, I don't know. Now I couldn't think of any more. Funny enough, we were going to talk about that, but I really couldn't think of stuff that's like specific to East Tennessee. I don't know.
Isn't Dr. Neff specific to East Tennessee?
Yeah,
But that's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Pals, Dr. Neff.
Dr. Nuff is. Do y'all drink that stuff?
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the cherry, man. Oh, it's so good.
I think we drank
Zach and
it.
them, man, they put it away.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I could drink it all the time.
I just don't get it. I don't know. I used to be like okay with it, but now it's just.
Well, I grew up like I went to football practice a lot with my dad growing up because he coached, and that's all I ever had was Dr. Neff all the time. I'd stop and get it before school almost every morning when I started high school. That's probably where all my gas money went to.
That's sad. It was Cheerwine for me when I was a kid because you could only get it in Carolina. Like it wasn't scattered out everywhere. So every time we went to see family in Charlotte, it was like, y'all want a pop or Coke? That's what we called it
Coke,
in Texas.
yeah.
It was a Coke. Everything was a Coke. And it was that Cheerwine stuff was it. Now it's everywhere. Not that big a deal. Anyway, enough about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like any foods, Like how regions have like certain foods. Like, I mean, you've got like up north, it's like pizza.
Right.
It's biscuits and gravy.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Possum,
Possum. Squirrel.
squirrel.
What's the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
I don't eat weird.
No, you don't, do you?
No.
You don't even eat different.
No.
Or I won't say we. I think JT was the one who killed it. It was like a year ago. JT killed a squirrel. Ted skinned it and cooked it and let everybody try it. I wasn't there, and I was like, I'm glad. No, thank you. No squirrel for me.
Well, it ain't weird. Frog legs. Long time ago.
Never had frog legs. Tastes like chicken.
Tastes
right?
like chicken.
Right.
Well, then just eat chicken.
I've had rattlesnake. Yeah.
They say it tastes like chicken, too.
Yeah.
I think nobody knows what chicken tastes like.
It must be.
This is
That's
true.
the deal. And that's why it tastes like everything.
So,
You can't pinpoint it.
I don't know. It's
Groundhog,
Chicken.
Christy
Oh.
from work.
Groundhog.
She put
Yeah.
groundhog.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Have you eat a groundhog, Christy?
We
How
need
do you-
Well, hey,
backstory.
whoa, hold on. Christy's from Shady Valley, so
Okay.
yeah,
She's eating groundhog.
it's
Sorry.
starting to make sense. Calm down. starting to make starting to make sense again. Groundhog.
I don't do weird. I mean,
What
Oh,
would
man.
you try? Would you eat octopus?
yes.
Them things
I
choke
would.
you to death.
No.
Suck on the inside of your throat.
I saw. Now I've had calamari. I think is squid though, isn't it?
A snail.
No, that's
Escargot
escargot
is
is
snails,
snails.
yeah. I don't
That's one
speak
thing.
French.
I don't know. I would not eat snails. No. I was watching God's Grocery Games the other day, and he was, where was he? I think he was somewhere in Barcelona or somewhere over there in Spain. But they were doing octopus, and they like cooked it in this broth and then like cut it into little pieces. It looked really good. I mean, it didn't look good. Looked a little weird. But I mean, they say it tastes good.
It's still octopus.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You
like
have
they
to
had a
dress
dish
that, monkey
that was
up
cow's
something
head.
fierce for me to. All I can think of is Indiana Jones. A chilled a monkey brain.
yeah.
We watched a video in my, junior year of high school, and I didn't watch. I left. Like, he was like, well, you can sit here and watch this video or you can leave. So I went out the hallway inside. But it was a literal live monkey. And like somewhere over in Japan, and you beat the monkey with this mallet until it dies, and then you just eat it. Like you cut it, and
Proud to
then
be an American.
and then you cook it and eat it. Like you have to kill your own monkey. Like, that's
Story
so
wasn't funny or
sad.
interesting until you said it that way.
You have to kill your own monkey.
I don't know if that's like deterrent or advertisement. Kill your own monkey.
That's so sad. They were like little and cute.
Like
and-
putt rent a club.
Yeah. What size club would you like? They got different levels. It's like beginner, which is a huge club, and then you got expert level, which is just a little tiny rock or something.
No, it's a ping pong paddle.
Yeah. You're gonna
I beat that
spank
monkey
it?
45 minutes. Jeez. That went off the
I am-
rails quickly.
I am a master at putt-putt. Not a master, but I'm really good. Evan would say he's different because
Why is that?
he beat me twice in a row, and he
Well,
was
he's-
like, "You're trash at putt-putt." I'm not trash. I'm good. He's
Life
just
goals. Get
he's just
better. at
better.
putt-putt. Jeez. This is like all over the place.
I
isn't it?
know,
I'm still
really.
on the monkey thing.
We're on a East
Like, you have
Tennessee
to-
back road, just
Yeah.
kind of winding everywhere.
You have to. That's the thing about country people too. It'd be like, well, as the crow flies, like, do I got wings?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 5
Over
miles.
yonder.
No, it's 5 mile that way. If it's 10 miles by road, that's the way I'm going. I'm not Daniel Boone. Follow the crow.
I'm horrible at giving directions.
All
I
y'all
can-
are.
I can drive, like if I drive somewhere one time, there's like a 95% chance I can get there again without directions.
All right.
But if you ask me directions somewhere, I hate when I answered the phone at work and people are like, now where are you located? And they're like, I'm here. How do I get there from where I am? And I'm like,
That's like a lady that called the store
like,
the other
you know
day.
where Chuck E. Cheese is?
The lady called the store the other day, and she said, I said, do you know where Chuck E. Cheese is? She was an older lady, so. Do you know where Chuck E. Cheese is? Which is like the greatest thing to tell somebody. Our fine jewelry store is here next to the mouse. And so she said, if you're coming from town, which side of the street is it on? I was like, from town?
We're in town,
We're
man.
in the middle of town.
Which town?
Or people be like, no, I'm from Greenville. And I'm like, do you have a cell phone?
Oh, no. I like it when I drove all the way here from Irwin.
I did that one time. Somebody was like, yeah, I can't remember what they were asking me, but it was like, oh, it was such a drive to get here. I'm all the way from Greenville. And I was like, yeah, we have a jeweler drives every day from Banner Elk. They were like, oh.
Touche.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, quick. I want to do this real fast. I just want to know, this is interesting. So we've got, what I've seen on the comments so far, we've got Beth and Christy and Chris watching. If anybody else is watching at the moment, just type something in the chat. I just want to see who it is.
Ooh, what's
Just
your
real
favorite
quick.
pie?
Okay. What's your favorite pie?
Can't say.
Mine would
Who's
be
had peachy mellow yellow?
Yeah, really.
mine would be either peanut butter or pumpkin.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Mmm.
Yep.
Mama
Yeah.
makes a good chocolate pie.
Man,
Mama, if you're watching, please make a pie next time we
Yeah.
come.
Exactly. What?
Pie.
Oh,
Oh. 5
I
seconds.
don't know. Coconut cream.
Oh, that's a good one
Coconut
too.
cream pie is good.
You know one thing that you know those like Mrs. Schubert pies that you can get in.
Mhm.
So I was eating it one time. Looking back, I could have sued that company and probably got a lot of money. 'Cause I bit into this. I used to love it. It's like I don't even know what it's called anymore. It's like Frazzleberry or Razzleberry. What I don't know.
Was it Fraggle Rock?
Anyway,
Frazzleberry
I bit
pie.
into it, and it's a big old thorn, like a stick with thorns on it, like that they didn't take out of the pie.
That'll frazzle your berry.
They didn't take it out of the pie. It's part of the recipe, but you're supposed to take it out. Thorn stick. I don't know what to do with that. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Chris
I'm
is
stumped.
here.
Chris.
Jordan.
He
Oh,
said
good.
hello.
Hello.
That's not a pie flavor.
Well, he didn't follow directions well.
Let's see.
Hello, pie. We had to try
Chris
that
said
sometime.
rhubarb. Oh, Casey
Oh
said
my
peach.
goodness, rhubarb! I forgot about that.
What's a rhubarb?
You don't
She
know.
about to eat a
It's a-
rhubarb, sounds like.
It's a plant,
It kind of looks
You
like
gotta mix
celery,
it.
but it's red.
but you got to mix it with stuff. Like you mix it with like strawberry.
I was going to say
or-
strawberry rhubarb
raspberry.
pie.
Man.
Frazzleberry. Okay.
My mama used to grow rhubarb.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this big old tractor tire.
Start something.
Big old tractor tar.
Mackie's got a button and it's Mamo. Or what do you call her?
Mama.
Mamaw. As soon as Mamaw said, it's like a button. Big old tractor tar. She growed that rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
And then she canned it.
She actually did, yeah.
Yeah.
She's grown everything. If it grows out of the ground, she's grown it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was hearing about it today.
It's right now. It's next. Well, the tire's still there, but she doesn't grow it
Hold
anymore.
on. The tire?
The tar's still
She's
there.
trying now. The tire.
The tire's still there, and it's right beside the big old.
Big
Pear
ol' there you
tree.
go.
There you
Yeah, pear tree.
Big old
Mhm.
pear tree.
We have pear trees.
Do
We
you
have
have
apple
partridges?
trees. We have peach trees. We have what? I didn't hear that.
Do you have partridges in your pear tree?
Fortunately not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of sad.
Never mind.
It's one thing we don't have. We have 2 cherry trees, but they're both females and they don't like cross pollinate.
I had a cherry tree in Damascus, Virginia,
They're the best, aren't
and
they?
there was just a ring of seeds. around the tree. Stay up in that tree for hours eating cherries, man. Just spitting them in a big ring.
We have this house down at the end of our driveway. It used to be family that lived in it, and now it's no, it was when we were younger. I don't remember. They were just random neighbors, but it was like on their property line, so it was technically wasn't our cherry trees. So we'd always like sneak over and like it'd be like this whole black ops mission. Like they didn't want us to have their cherries. I don't even think they knew they were back there, but it was like so secretive. Couldn't like get the cherries if you weren't just normal. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking. Oh, Chris said strawberry and Kelly says apple. Apple pie's
I like a good
one.
apple pie. Yeah.
Speaking of Kelly Jordan,
Thank you.
that cake.
That cake was amazing.
Beth had the right comment. She said, I don't know what it is about almond extract, but
It's so good.
Claude have mercy. We hid that whole cake from Keelan in the safe.
We left one little sliver in the.
He eat because I had big whenever I was in there. They give a huge piece, and I just couldn't eat it all. I was full, and so there was a little sliver of it left, and I was just going to throw it away because ain't nobody going to eat after me. And Keelan happened to be standing in the back. He's like, "You gonna eat that?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, I'll eat it. Just give it to me. And he ate it
He did.
because he thought the rest of the
kinda
thing was
like-
gone. You
It's
know.
kind of like those.
We hid 6 pieces in the safe, and Mark locked the safe just so Keelan would go through there
Well, I
and
told
ransack
Christy,
it.
I said, "There's 2 pieces back there for you and Beth." I forgot to tell her they were on top of the safe, so she took the last sliver out of the
That's
container.
pitiful. Is that all she got of it?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
But then we had to re-put a piece in there because Keelan was still at lunch, and we had to make it look like it was real.
Anyway, yeah, that's the fun of. What was that? I thought I heard something. Anyway, we doing memes?
Chris asked if we got it out of the safe. Yeah, we got it out of the safe.
Yes. Oh no, the jewelry's still. Oh.
The cake is safe. The
See,
jewelry
don't
is still.
worry.
We don't have to worry about putting jewelry out tomorrow, though.
Did we get it out? That's what that was.
Oh goodness, we haven't done meme time yet, and we haven't
done
talked
meme
about
time.
what we were going to talk about with the channel.
How long have we been talking?
I don't know. It don't matter.
40 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
43. to be
Carolina
exact.
game started 10 minutes ago. That's why. So I know. I sort of put it on.
You're such a loser.
No. It's important stuff.
The
So-
channel is more important.
So what do we want to do?
In the
We wanna
meme
talk
time.
about the channel or the meme
Ba-na-na-na-na.
time?
Meme time.
I think me and you sit back and let Maggie finish this off.
Okay. Okay, here we go. In the meantime, this might be loud, so hold on to your.
In
goobers.
16 seconds.
In 16 seconds.
Good day. So we're still describing this for podcast viewers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, if you're listening on podcast, just go watch the video.
Yeah, watch YouTube because we're not.
Oh, I
What's
need to
the
pull
first
my
one?
memes up.
The guy with the
Um,
car.
Let's see, meme. Zach, you're first, and it's the guy with the car, the police one.
That's East Tennessee right there.
Yeah.
It wasn't long ago that East Tennessee got inspections. Before that, man, you didn't know what you was gonna see.
Yeah.
They tied down hoods and tied on bumpers, and used all kind of things for windows. So it's the meme with the vice grip for. I got a feeling Mark has driven like this before. And police, why are you driving with a vice grip? Driver, Jesus took the wheel. But the other one was my favorite.
Okay, let me put it on there. Hang on.
Somebody posted this
Okay.
on Facebook a while back. Guy driving in a car, one of those old, look like 20s model. Not that wheel, Jesus, as the back wheel takes off. And yes, I hate that song.
Yeah.
You like it? But please don't sing it.
Take it.
Who is that? Who sang that?
Oh gosh, I
Carrie
think it's
Underwood.
Carrie
Underwood.
Underwood.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. That's a pretty good. I like that when I saw
Who's
when I saw
next?
it.
Maybe-
Me.
yeah.
You kind of got to see this, and you got to see the or the facial expression of the Jesus that has been drawn here. Anyway, this is a conversation between God. What are they doing down there? And Angel says, they're making milk from almonds. God says, what? I gave them like 8 animals to get milk from. The angel says, they don't like that milk. And God is looking like, or Jesus.
Milk and an almond. That's pretty good.
I thought that was funny. They give them 8 animals to milk.
I want to know if Christy's still watching, if she ever drank goat milk.
She's watching. She just laughing right now, actually.
Okay.
So she said she did eat the groundhog.
Okay.
It was a survival trip.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Did you milk it first?
Ew. We were out of chips, so we eat groundhog.
Okay, here's another one. This one plays with what we're talking about tonight. So it's just a graph, and it says, you all, y'all, you ever, yever, you eat, yeet. And it's got this guy flying through the air.
Yeet.
Like nowadays they go yeet.
That's pretty good. That was yours or
Mine.
No.
Okay.
Christy says no, so apparently she's not.
No goat milk.
No goat
No
milk.
Okay.
What
I
about
have
goat loaf?
milk soap.
Yeah, I like how we rename stuff. It's feta cheese. No, it's goat cheese.
This is true.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried a stinky cheese? They're nasty. Most people really like them.
I don't know
Well,
if I have or not.
I don't know. I've tried one, and after you get past the smell, it's okay. But I don't do well with smells.
I have
So,
been the
I was
stinky
like-
cheese.
I've cut the cheese.
He got so excited.
Low
too.
hanging fruit.
I just saw it and I had to get it.
It's not what he said, it's how he said it. I got the cheese.
I got the cheese.
Oh, the side of Clayton you never want to see. Anyway.
Tune in to our new channel. You'll see it more.
Oh yeah, for real.
Wait, no.
I know.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay, Maggie meme number 1.
I don't remember which one's first.
That one.
Okay. I guess I can see it now, Ron. Yeah.
In
okay.
16 seconds.
Zach posted this one on Facebook, and I stole it. And it's husband and wife doing vows, and it says, "Do you promise to love him in sickness and in health? Yes. Do you promise to love him till death do you part? Yes. Do you promise to order your own fries if you want them instead of saying you don't want fries, then requesting a taste of his and helping yourself roughly half of them?" That's so funny because I do that.
Yes.
And she's going, "What? Who wrote these vows?" And the groom goes, "Just answer the question."
Exactly. Evan, every time, no, I guess you get your own plate now, but when
No.
y'all first started dating.
Not really.
at-
I mean, I do.
When we,
but sometimes.
She gets a plate and eats his.
that's right. But she'd be like, I don't want anything. Evan would come back with 2 plates when we're having like a fellowship meal or whatever. And he'd come back with 2 plates and like, oh, you got Maggie's plate? No, she'll eat off mine. So I just got her.
Just got
He
double
wasn't being
everything.
chivalrous, kind. He was just like, here.
Okay, and your second one. The Disney meme.
Disney, teaching you to not talk to strangers unless they're hot.
Where's my crickets?
Huh?
It's
Let me see the meme.
it's like all Disney princesses talk to strangers.
Well, that's true.
I thought it was funny. Clayton laughed at it earlier. Okay. A lot
I'm
of people-
sorry. I didn't know you were personally
You
attached
should
to this
laugh.
meme.
You should laugh.
I thought it was
profusely.
really funny.
Teaching. Read it again.
I already put it away.
Teaching you not to talk to strangers
Unless
unless
they're
they're hot.
Oh, okay, cool.
You still don't like it. It's fine.
Sound advice.
Yeah. Sleeping Beauty. That dude kissed her, right, and didn't know her.
Yeah.
That's actually the picture of the meme.
This chick's asleep. I'll wake her up.
Oh goodness. Too good.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. That's all the memes we got for today. Who won that meme challenge?
Definitely Clayton.
That's
I don't know.
a viewer call.
Yeah. Who won the meme challenge?
Oh
there?
yes. Who won the memes?
That's it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I think the wheel one's probably pretty funny.
The wheel one was really funny.
Not that Will.
That's fine.
It's
I
the best
enjoy
part's the end of
See,
it.
what's
Not
funny
that
about
will,
this
Jesus.
challenge is I usually hate memes. It's just I don't know. I don't. It's not my gig or whatever. But and they make one out of everything, and it's usually like, dare I say it? It's usually like white humor.
This is true.
White humor is very different.
Mhm.
That was hilarious.
What
Not really.
what do you think? I don't know how many people actually saw it. That picture I posted today when I was just kind of advertising this.
That kind of grossed me out.
I loved it.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I was like,
really
what
funny.
in the?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
The dog sticking his tongue out.
it was pretty good, but I was like, that's. What made you put that on there?
I just
It's
wanted
funny.
to find something funny and something to catch your eye.
I shared
you
it.
did.
And I was like, "Ugh."
You did. I was like, what is this mess? Anyway, so the new thing. This is the last time for the average Christian after the shoot.
So sad. Everybody shed a tear. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Proceed.
Thank you. No, we're going to go on to a. We didn't want to. Well, it's kind of a multifaceted thing. We didn't want to dilute the average Christian. We keep that content where it is, and we thought, well, we'll just do sort of a new channel and play around with it. And we've got some ideas, kind of breaking away from just sitting here and talking, but some challenges and some involvement. And it will be live every week, and that will be the gig, is getting people involved. And so we're working on ideas for that, and that'll be something we shoot every Friday night, and it'll be called.
Oh, do I get to introduce?
Yeah.
Two beards and a blonde.
Yes.
Ta-da.
I like it.
I've never been more proud of a name.
So if you have ideas for it, we're just going to try to do something in the. What do we liken this to?
Fun.
Well, I mean, there's the one I always go to, Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's good, clean comedy.
Yeah.
Not their same stuff or their same shtick, you know,
Mhm.
with the Willet and all that kind of stuff, but something like that has a little bit of variety to
Ooh,
it. Just some fun.
Mythbusters. Not really.
We're not going to bust myths.
No.
No.
Maybe a couple.
No. Didn't
Okay,
they?
one.
We're busting one myth.
Great day.
Anyway, we're
I'm
going
gonna
to.
bust this
It's
ketchup packet here in a minute.
it's all about just being silly and having fun, and we're going to try to come up with different challenges
Don't
and
you do it.
whatnot.
Right.
Don't pop that.
It's
It's
gonna
too
bust one of these times, and I'm gonna.
It's funny every time. No, anyway, what were you saying, Clayton?
It's about coming up with these just silly and funny things to do,
Right.
and just to have fun and
Yeah.
laugh. And
Because we always said that's why we can't get viewers on the average Christian. Like if we had a Bible study and you kicked me in the rear end or something, everybody'd watch it. Or if we did something stupid, you know, everybody would watch it. Like,
yeah,
wait till the end. Clayton will slap him in the face.
but yeah, we don't want to get away from the sound teaching that this average Christian. Hello, Peyton. Average Christian
Oh, say hi to Pepe.
Produces-
Hi, Peyton.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
gotta
just
say
saw
hi
it.
to Pepe.
Oh, I know.
She's my best.
I know.
I love her.
So we want to keep producing this, but in the same respect, we want to kind of let loose and have some fun
Yeah.
online on camera. And
De-stress.
we've gotten to where this is a lot of fun all the way around,
Yeah.
and so this
Calling me
we're gonna.
fun? I feel left.
I was talking about the microphone, but that's okay.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's gonna be fun. Two Beards and a Blonde. I've created the channel, but if you search it on YouTube right now, I don't know that you'll find it because it's just not in the system yet. I've also created a Facebook page. So if you search on Facebook, Two Beards and a Blonde, you should find that there. We'll start posting.
Oh, you've already published that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I got to get on the artwork.
We got to have, we're working on getting the graphics and all that stuff created, but we'll start posting soon about links over to the YouTube channel. We plan on doing the first live not next Friday, but a week from Friday.
Or 2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks from tonight. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. 2 weeks from tonight.
Not next Friday, but
Not next Friday.
hey, that's
But
one.
then
That's,
there's a Friday that comes somewhere after that one. Anyway.
that's one That messes everybody up in East Tennessee
What?
when you say
Next Friday or
Or they
Friday
say-
after next?
Friday after next or Friday week.
A week from Friday?
They'll say Friday week.
I've never heard that in my entire life.
You've not gotten out much either. You're also the same one that had a survival package in the tree from the zombie apocalypse.
I'm
with a
gonna go
blanket and a-
find that. I swear it's still there. Well, I tied it with yarn, so
Probably not there anymore.
There's probably like a poor bird that tried to build its nest and then like sat in it and it just fell to the ground.
That's good. I
Oh,
lost my train of thought.
I don't remember what you're talking about. either.
Anyway,
Games
so
made of cardboard. Hello,
Hello.
games made of cardboard.
Cardboard,
What's up?
dude.
Did you
Christy
just
says
say
March
so?
26.
Thank
Oh,
you, Christy.
Thank you, Christy.
Yeah. We'll be streaming live.
Petrie says hello to Maggie.
Petrie.
I love your cat.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, Laura. I love you.
I love you. I
Petrie
love you.
says
I love you.
I was sitting in his chair today. I don't know where he was, and I was like, "Oh, free chair!" So I'm gonna sit in his chair, and because my feet were cold and his heater was on, so I'm explaining myself as to why I was sitting in your chair. Anyway, he comes in, and you know
Are random.
that scene in the Grinch movie when he's standing there like this, like
No.
with his shoulders hunched, and his hands on his hip.
I really don't.
I looked up and he looked exactly like that, and I almost lost my mind. I was laughing. It was funny. That was my story. That's all
Okay.
I got.
So what are we going to do for this first? I guess it'll just have to be a surprise, right?
Yeah,
We gotta
obviously.
figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I
we know
was-
exactly what we're doing. Here, okay,
Oh, okay.
can't let them.
I was thinking until we're able to figure out how to make this a little more mobile,
Right.
let's do like a try not to laugh challenge or something.
Gosh.
You lose.
Yeah.
Hey.
See?
Oh, this is not good.
Try not to laugh challenge or yeah, okay. We'll do something
or
like
dad joke.
Dad jokes.
dad
Dad
jokes.
joke.
joke.
We could like make the light like real low and have like two people on each side with like cards.
Right.
Yep.
I could be in the middle and be
Stupid
like,
church signs.
do the points. You know.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I like it. Sounds good.
That's probably
My
what we'll
mom's
do.
probably making fun of me.
Yeah.
She says no more sugar or caffeine.
Maggie's off the wall.
Oh, Christy said Maggie likes sitting in other people's chairs. That's so true. She comes back from lunch. I'm just sitting in her chair.
A little passive aggression there in the comment section.
Jeez.
Maggie
I'm
likes sitting in
offended.
other people's chairs.
Get out of my chair.
My office space is on the ground.
Oh.
It's true. You do have a can for a desk, though.
This is true.
A can for a can.
Well,
for
it
that.
also doubles as my stool when I need to get up higher to
That's
take
true.
pictures.
I mean, it's a versatile piece of equipment.
It
It's
is.
a 10-gallon drum.
Where
Well,
is
I
it?
use it as
In my office.
a stool, like an actual stool. Like I'll sit on it sometimes. It's like my think spot. Or I'll use it as a table. Or I use it as a step stool to take the pictures.
Most people's think spot is the next door over.
My office used to be a bathroom, so hey.
That's right. Still has the drain for accidents.
I've been tempted to crack that sucker open sometimes.
Oh, I know. Trying to get to the bathroom at work is like, you gotta leave
Poor
a quarter.
Christy. Every time she needs to go to the bathroom, there's somebody in there.
Bad timing. I'll just go in Chris's office and wait and be like, I'm waiting.
I love you too, Christy.
So anyway,
All right.
it should be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Go
And,
subscribe now.
Yes,
if you can
find
find
it.
it.
Find it. Subscribe. Look us up on Facebook because
Look at
we'll
the
be.
face.
I'll be posting the links to the channel, so it'll be easier to find.
I
and
think
that
it'd be
kind of stuff.
good breaking this up from our usual. I think
Yeah.
this confused. This after the shoot was confusing,
We could
especially
have a
when you had.
cornhole tournament. Sorry.
No, that's all right. We can have a cornhole tournament.
I'm sorry.
Maggie is squirrel.
I have so many
Great.
ideas.
Quick, eat it.
Ew, no.
Yeah, that's right. Write them
No,
down.
no,
Type
no.
them in. All the ideas.
Yeah,
I know, but if
created
I
a
don't say it out
document.
loud, I just forget it.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know what I was saying, but
I'm sorry.
no, I was thinking this channel's good.
It's a good idea.
All right, what time is it?
It is 9 o'clock.
All right,
An
it's
hour.
time to split.
Yep. Christy says she's got a code brown.
Huh?
That means run.
That's more than I ever wanted to know. And with that, we gotta go.
We will miss after the shoot, though.
No, we won't.
No, it'll be
No.
the same. Just different channel.
Yeah.
Same after
No.
the shoot, different channel. Not
Alright.
after the shoot necessarily.
How many people showed up tonight?
Well, this thing's
If you
showing
s-
10.
Stuck around this long. We appreciate it.
Yeah, really.
Thank you for your loyalty.
How are we gonna title this?
You'll watch anything.
And next, the ASPCA commercial.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Okay, cool.
Oh, anyway. All right. Well, everybody,
Good
Yeah.
night.
Y'all watch this.
Stop it.
everybody have a good night. See you at work tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.